So today we're going to be talking about the national school walkouts, and basically all across the United States, thousands of students walked out for 17 minutes as a way of tribute and protest to stricter gun laws, because they want the government to change something that I think is very hard for them to do. But that's a completely different rabbit hole for some other time. So what the students want are there are three things. They want to ban assault weapons, require universal background checks before gun sales, and pass a gun violence restraining order law that would allow courts to disarm people who display warning signs of violent behavior. And so out of those three, only two of those, no, no, two of those aren't really getting much traction, but the only one that is a gun violence restraining order, which I feel like that should be something that was already implemented. If someone's kind of generally violent or, has anger issues, you kind of wouldn't want to give them a gun. It just kind of seems like common sense and being preventative about it. Now, I could kind of see the first one, like why it's not getting traction, but the second one I feel should be a bit more like easier to implement, or like I don't see like why wouldn't you want to like background check your people well? Like that just seems like something that also should have kind of be implemented. Like it's like we're playing catch up with everything and we're trying to get to where it should be, but it's not going to be any much better than what we already are right now, because where it should be is like just standard universal, like it should be safe. But yeah, back on the assault rifle or the assault weapons as they describe it, I feel like some people would who enjoy guns and are not crazy psychopaths about it, just you like them for fun, they'd be probably upset about that. So that makes sense. And if they're not going to give away those guns, they're going to keep them. And then further down the road, I feel like more issues can come up with authorities, and I feel like that wouldn't go well either. I think banning assault weapons would be pretty hard too, just because of the fact that people who make guns would not be allowed to make those type of guns, so they would lose profit. But then again, they could probably go to the black market and distribute that way. But what do I know? Also, being the way the government is, there'd probably be a way for these gun makers to influence the governors and everything. So there's that too. And that wouldn't really go well because money wins, and not everyone has a lot of money like the good gun folk do. So here they also talk about giving teachers guns, and I've already seen cases on the internet, because there's everything there, where teachers have shot students, or I think it was just one in California, where a teacher shot a student, and that's not a good way to start things. So that's there goes that basically. That's done. And like it says in the article, I feel like arming teachers, some, not all, because you can't keep all the crazies out. Arming some teachers probably wouldn't be a good idea, just because it'd be. I'm not saying it'd endanger more black and brown or minorities, but chances of that happening more would probably go up. I mean, it'll just happen, and I think we all kind of know that just because of how the world is, and how cool we people can be, and totally not hostile. Further down the article, I found a quote from a kid named Austin. He said, "Guns are not the problem; the people are the problem." And if you really think about it, it's true. Just because of the fact that you know guns don't go out and shoot people. I get it if you want to ban them, because to an extent it maybe could make it safer. But then if you get rid of all the guns, the only people who have access to them are law enforcement and bad people. And those can go hand in hand. So, but yeah, going back to the people problem, it's true though. There's a lot that can be done. And like I said in my other video about Nicholas Cruz, there's a lot of factors in there that could have he could have been helped in. Like he had mental issues, and he might have not had the most friends, but then again, that's because of the image he put out. But yeah, I agree with this kid just because of the fact that they can go about this whole protest thing in a completely different way too. I mean, my thoughts on it are that they're doing good. The students are doing good at like riling up support, and they're going viral in a way because it's students. They're like the majority who use social media, so they're going to be able to easily just blow up everything with you know all these pictures and videos. But I think they can maybe refine their demands a bit more to, I don't know, just refine them a bit better. And I think they just need to talk it over more as a whole, like do meetings because they're a group, so I imagine they would do that. Like what they're doing can really work just because of the amount of support that they have. And I mean, that's all you really need if you want to get something going. Just rally up the people. Because I mean, it's true. There's power in numbers, and students definitely got the numbers on us. So yeah, what are you guys' thoughts? Comment down below, or you could ask any random question you want. I don't mind most topics. I mean, I really don't mind any topic. Just say something if you want. But yeah, I'm gonna try and post a bit more consistently too. So subscribe if you want. It's up to you. And yeah, take care.